Hey guys, Ziggy here. Chernobyl Forest Ukraine. Normal. There's normal and easy. I'm going to redo this because the last one, the quality sucked. I tried to put it all up in one part and I couldn't do it in 4K. So I'm going to split this into two parts and hopefully this will be good quality. Let's go. So what do you want? First thing you want to do is hit Q. See where the hell you are. It's random where you're going to spawn. Ambulance, that's where you're going to be able to heal. You cannot cook food here, meat. So you're only going to be able to find canned food or heal at the ambulance. There's also, you can find a ghost, which will give you 20 more health points. It will also refill your health. And other than that, we're going to be just roughing it. So we're going to do this all in one run. No cuts, no saves, and no deaths. And what we want to do is a perimeter sweep. And in the meantime, we're going to lay a totem here, around here, here at the ambulance, and one down here. So you like to stagger them around so you can see where the Skinwalker is. If you stick around, we're going to see it all happen. So you have your headlamp. Let's take a look at everything we have. Go to your backpack. You have food, 3 of 10, 25 ammo. Right now we're looking for a tactical vest that allows us to carry 35 ammo and an extra meat and an extra food. So we also have 1 health kit. The traps, if you lay those, the Skinwalker can walk into them. It'll damage them and it'll also leave a blood stain where you can go check it out and it'll show you where he is on the map. When you get something like a footprint or the blood from the trap, it only lasts 10 seconds to track them. There is a perk that'll allow you 30 seconds. So we're going to be looking for all these perks. There's totems. You only get 4 of them. Once you lay them, you can't move them, and they're also where you can save. Flares, you hit F, and if you're overrun by animals, you can drop that. It'll scare them away. It will not scare away Skinwalker or worshippers. The Geiger counter will start making a scratchy, clicky noise when you're near radiation. There is a perk or a mask that we can find that will allow us to walk through radiation. We have a rifle, our secondary weapon, the Tomahawk, is pretty handy. Our headlamp, there's some notes and a map. So over here is psychic. Now that really works with the headlamp. It'll start flashing when the Skinwalker or something weird is happening. There's a tree we're going to show you all that stuff, so stick around. And worshippers also. It'll start flashing. So you want to leave your headlamp on. And then your adrenaline rush, when your health gets down to 35, it'll go into slow motion to give you time to use a health pack or a health kit, or eat some food. There's also tips, and you can read all these, but we're going to go through all this stuff, and it'll help us if you want to read those. But I'll show you most of those tips anyways. So first off, let's pick where we're going to go, down around here. Do we really want to lay our first totem? Yeah, we'll go down here first. So we're looking for Skinwalker markers. I call them Skinwalker totems. And it'll be a stick with a skull on it. If you knock it over, the Skinwalker will definitely 100% come. Another thing you want to know is your stamina. See, watch, if I use it all up, boom, I get a penalty piece at the end. That was for using your stamina right to the end. So when he starts huffing, it's a good idea to let go of your stamina. There is a perk that'll allow you to not have to worry about that. There is a finite amount of animals, so if you kill them when you see them, you won't run into them again. When you do shoot, sometimes it attracts other animals. Be careful. So we're really looking for the Skinwalker totem. There's usually one around here. They're also random where they end up spawning. So sometimes you want to take a look around. You're looking for a skull on a stick. So it's actually a good idea to do a perimeter sweep because that's usually where you'll find the Skinwalker totems. And that's radiation, the white stuff in the air. So if you walk over there, you'll notice it'll be radioactive. So I don't see any right now. Let's just keep on moving. The totems are more or less found, like this is the edge of the map, in around here. Just in from the edge of the map. But there will be some in the middle too. But if you want to do a perimeter sweep first, it's your best bet. And the name of the game is Skinwalker Hunt, so the more we can find him, the sooner we can get to the end of the game. So there's radiation. What did we find? If you stay in it too long, it'll start hurting you. See? So you want to get the hell out of it. We found some food there. Dead wolf. It's hard to say what killed him. So there's a totem right there. That's what I'm going to call them, Skinwalker totems. So knock that biatch down. And I heard the sound coming from over here. And now we also have a wolf. And where there's one, there's usually two, so be careful. Everything spawns in pairs, especially the boars. They're usually really close together. Here he comes. I hear something. So if you can get a nice spot, I actually heard the sound over here. You can actually hear the Skinwalker when you hit it. He roars. Now he could be at the other end of the map, which he probably is. You want to try and get 2 hits on him. So that's why I'm trying to stay here in the open a bit, so I can get a longer shot at him. You'll see him coming in. Just keep your heads up here. Your headlamp will start flashing when he gets close, so watch that. And that's your psychic ability. So he was super far away. What's that way over there? Nothing. Here he comes. So let him get right in close. Boom! And then zoom in. Boom! Right in the ass. He liked that. Now if you chase him, you have a better chance of running into him again. We are going in relatively the same direction, so we have to be careful. Okay, he's huffing and puffing, so let off so we don't get any more penalty on our stamina bar. We're going to do a perimeter sweep, but we will lay our totems. But if you follow the paths, they usually lead you to key areas. So there probably won't be another Skinwalker totem too close to that one. They're usually spaced out, but they are random. So here's your first spot. And it's right here, this little crossroad. Now you'll start out at a random place, so you might have to circle the map in a different way. All these locations will be the same, but the items you get will be random. So usually when I go to this beehive, I get attacked. More than not. Not by the Skinwalker, just by animals. So we got off easy today. So now head up this way. You'll see the path. You can follow the path and turn left, but we're going to just cut the corner. So you can see that penalty on your stamina slowly depletes. So now we've gone far enough, we might be able to find another Skinwalker totem. They aren't the easiest to find. There's radiation. Let's move. Get out of it. So now you'll go to the end here, and it's really the start of this little path, or the end of it, depending on what way you're looking at it. There'll be a knapsack, probably food. 4 shotgun ammo. I like that. Now we're looking for a shotgun, obviously, because we don't have it. When you use stamina, you only have to tap it. You don't have to hold it. So we found another Skinwalker totem. So I heard that from over here. So this is a nice spot where we can get a secondary shot at him. That's the benefit of this map compared to the first one, Longview Valley, or Long Wind Valley. Sorry, I was thinking of the Green Day song. And it had a lot of hills, so it was really hard to get a second shot. But here we're really flat ground and a good opportunity for a secondary hit. Here he comes. Now he's going stealth. He does that predator thing. Got him. It's almost impossible to get a next shot because he starts zigzagging. So he ran down there. And we're not going to go after him. We're going to continue our perimeter sweep. Normally I'd be laying totems. But right now, we're not going to do any saves. We're going to do this in one run. Should have reloaded already from the last time. And I'm really surprised we haven't had any animals, like too many animals attack us. So you want to get a fair ways away from the last totem because they're never really too close together. So now I think we should go to the worship tree. Hang on, what's that? Nope. Which is right here. And there's a chance we can get some more stuff here. There's a bear. Let's take him out. He's going to come at us. You can pick up the meat, but once again, you can't cook it. You can only use it for traps. So if you want, lay a trap. You can really lay them anywhere. And if he comes within that circle, there's a good chance he'll hit it because the meat will attract him. So when you get close to this freaky tree, it'll... Thought I heard something. There it is. It'll make some noise. You can hear it. And it's some kind of supernatural tree. I haven't really figured anything out about it. But I'll show you a couple weird things. Number one, it's making noise. Okay, so we got a worshiper. Let's make sure we're fully loaded. Don't let him run away. Because you definitely want him. They usually don't run away, but if they do, chase them. Make sure you get some good solid headshots on them. Or miss them. It's up to you. And then if you're out, Tomahawk. I find that if I'm going on an angle and back, I have a better chance of hitting them and not getting hurt. This is a guy that will give you your perks, so you don't want to miss him. See how I'm getting away without getting hurt? So back and over. Oh, I missed that shot. That was my bad. So if you time it just right, which I didn't again. So there's my below 35. I can use a health pack, but I got this bitch. So there's no sense doing that. We'll just use a food. First thing you want to do is reload your weapon. He's smoking, get a good huff off that. Take a look at this ugly motherfucker. So here's the best perk of them all. You get 1 health point every 7 seconds. And this one, no penalty on your stamina. Like that red bar that comes up. So you can avoid that. But this 1 point every 7 seconds is best on this map. Because there's really no other health stuff. You can't cook meat. You know, so your health is limited, only going to that ambulance. And when you're far away, you can't make that run. So that's him. He's pissed somewhere. So we got a health kit, which is awesome. You usually only get one thing here. Now I'll shoot this and watch. My headlamp's not flashing, and everything's cool. Now my headlamp's flashing, the psychic ability, and I'm usually get attacked by animals. Drop a flare. Because I can't afford to take another hit. So the animals really like to protect that tree. So I don't know what it is about this tree. I've tried everything. I've tried shooting the crap out of it. I've tried climbing it. I can get up a bit. But then I just slowly come back down. So and I've shot the crap out of it, so if there's anything you know about that tree, let me know. Other than it's weird. And then there's blood pond. You want to take a dip in there and just basking in the blood. So let's continue on our little journey. Let's get out of the radiation first. So we'll head up here. There's some more stuff up here you'll want to find. We're going to find all the stuff in the map too, guys. Let's eat some food. We'll hope to find a ghost. If everything turns cold and there's a snowflake in the corner, you're near the ghost. And just keep walking around, you'll hear him whispering. But you might see a white sliver of light, and that's a ghost. And they'll give you 20 extra health, by the way. Not only will it fill your life, but it'll give you 20 more. So instead of 100 health, we'll have 120. And I have found 2 before. So there's a backpack and 3 more flares. And that will show us where either a Skinwalker totem is or a plant. So totem, and we went this way, we just missed that one. So we'll save that for when we come back around. Let's go over here and try to find another totem. You can lay the totems, they will show you where the Skinwalker, if he comes within range of it. We are going to lay them later. I advise if you're going to play this and save and stuff to lay the totems earlier. But we're going hardcore here, guys. So don't be right over at the edge because you can cover more ground. Looking like this. The totems are fairly easy to spot. It is possible I could miss it. So don't get mad at me if I do. I'm going to do my best. We've actually found 2 already, so we're doing pretty good. So there's the snowflake. So now we're close to the ghost. All I have to do is... I can hear him. There we are. Now we have 120 health. So that's nice that that happened so I could show you. Now you're freezing cold, just lay a fire to get rid of the snowflake. And so I didn't see him coming, but as soon as I got cold, I knew where I was. And just keep following the sound. It's better I have the headphones on. You might not have been able to hear it as good as me. But I can hear when I was getting closer or farther from the whispering sound. So far so good. We've been doing pretty good. We got a worshipper. We've got the ghost. We've got the Skinwalker twice. Watch it. There's probably a second one. Fuck. I didn't reload. I should have reloaded. I do that a lot, guys. So some things like that look like a Skinwalker totem from a distance, that bush. But there's no skull on it, of course. So don't be fooled by imitations. So there will be another one around here somewhere. Here comes a wolf. And once again, there could be 2. The boar's almost always in 2s. Fuck. You little bitch. That's the same one that went away. So he came back for more. So you got to be careful with your ammo. 7. We've got 7 left. Okay, another totem. So let's get to more of an open area, like the top of this hill, so we can get our secondary shot. Bitch! I don't have time for you. This is a really nice spot here. Guaranteed second shot. You can actually increase the field of view. I have it in the middle, because when I get it too wide, it kind of bends a bit. I don't know. And this is better for the video quality. And this is all I really need. Oh, I heard something. So I know he's not coming behind me because there's not much map. He would have been here a long time ago. So that's mainly why I'm looking. And plus I did hear him roar. And it did come from over this way, actually. There he is. He's in predator mode. The only problem there is if it misfires. I missed him. I don't know. I'm not watching the health bar, so I don't know if I got him the second time or... Because he usually goes into zigzag mode. We don't want to dick around too much. We need to get... Fuck. So we're down to only a couple. 6 shots left. I wish it would show me the whole time. So we got 6 shots left. There might be something by this... a can of food or something by this tractor. So you can pick up the meat for your traps. I mean, it doesn't add any weight, so it's not like it slows you down at all. Radiation, so just run right through it. You can get through almost any radiation field if you just run through it. So it'll be a little bit before we find another totem. They're not that close together. But we're reaching the point where there could be another one now. But your best bet to do the perimeter sweep. Because we're actually doing pretty good. If you want to see the damage on the Predator, or the Skinwalker right there. So we're actually about a quarter of the way through. Alright, so where we're going to now is a church, and we should find some bonus stuff there. We might find another worshiper at the church. And we're still okay if we have to use the Tomahawk, guys. It's not the end of the world. It's just there's no long distance shots. It's hard to kill a bear because you have to hit him twice. So you might almost want to drop a flare at that point. Now there's also the dog. And you'll be chasing the dog. And he'll lead you to the Skinwalker. You'll hear him barking. And you just go to where he is. If you're getting chased by a bear or something, you can just drop a flare while you're running. So the church is there, but we're going to go over here first. So we have that awesome perk that's filling up our life. And to me, that's the best perk you can get.